There are moments in life when everything feels stable, predictable, and secure. We build routines, make plans, and assume that tomorrow will look a lot like today. But sometimes, life delivers a sudden moment that changes everything. In tarot, this powerful and dramatic experience is represented by the Tower. The Tower is one of the most intense and misunderstood cards in the tarot deck. At first glance, it can look frightening. Traditional imagery often shows a tall tower being struck by lightning, flames bursting from the top, and people falling as the structure collapses. But beneath this dramatic symbolism lies a deeper and very important message. The Tower is not simply about destruction, it is about awakening, truth, and transformation. At its core, the Tower represents sudden events and unexpected change. These moments often arrive without warning. Something you believed was stable may suddenly shift. A situation you trusted may reveal hidden flaws. While these experiences can feel shocking in the moment, they often serve an important purpose. They remove illusions and expose what is real. Imagine building your life on a foundation that seemed strong, only to realize later that it was never truly stable. The Tower appears when that foundation is struck by the lightning of truth. The structures that no longer serve your growth begin to crumble. While this process can be uncomfortable, it clears the way for something more authentic to emerge. Another important meaning of the Tower is breaking illusions. Sometimes we hold on to beliefs, relationships, or situations simply because they feel familiar. Even when something is not healthy or aligned with our true path, it can be difficult to let go. The Tower disrupts that comfort. It forces us to see reality clearly, even if that clarity is initially painful. Yet within that disruption lies a powerful opportunity, awakening. The lightning that strikes the Tower is often interpreted as a symbol of sudden insight or realization. It is the moment when something finally makes sense. The moment when you see the truth that was hidden before. This awakening can lead to profound personal growth. Because of this, the Tower is also strongly connected to radical transformation. When old structures collapse, new ones can be built. When illusions disappear, truth becomes visible. The Tower may shake the ground beneath your feet, but it also opens the door to rebuilding your life in a stronger and more authentic way. In everyday life, the energy of the Tower often appears as unexpected changes. These might be events that arrive suddenly, a career shift, a surprising conversation, or a moment that changes how you see someone or something. At first, these experiences may feel chaotic or overwhelming. But over time, many people realize that these moments were necessary turning points. You might also see Tower energy when truth is revealed. Perhaps information comes to light that changes your perspective. Maybe you discover something about yourself or another person that alters the direction of a relationship. These revelations can feel intense, but they often bring clarity that was long overdue. Another everyday expression of the Tower is breaking unhealthy patterns. Sometimes we stay in cycles that limit our growth. These patterns might involve habits, beliefs, or emotional responses that keep repeating. Tower moments disrupt those cycles. They create a break in the pattern, forcing us to reconsider our choices and find a new path forward. In many cases, this leads to personal awakening. After the initial shock fades, people often gain a deeper understanding of themselves and their lives. They begin to see what truly matters. The Tower strips away distractions and illusions, revealing the core truths that guide meaningful transformation. However, like every tarot card, the Tower also carries warnings and challenges. One possible difficulty is the feeling of shock or emotional stress that comes with sudden change. When life shifts quickly, it can be difficult to process what is happening. It is natural to feel overwhelmed during these moments. Another challenge associated with the Tower is resistance to change. Humans naturally seek stability and control. When unexpected events disrupt our plans, Our first instinct may be to hold on tightly to what is collapsing. But resisting necessary change often increases the discomfort. There is also the fear of losing control. The Tower reminds us that not everything in life can be predicted or managed. Sometimes transformation arrives in ways we cannot plan. Learning to adapt and remain open during these times is part of the growth this card represents. Despite its dramatic imagery, the Tower is not a symbol of endless chaos or destruction. Instead, it represents the powerful truth that sometimes things must fall apart so something better can take their place. Old structures collapse so stronger foundations can be built. Many people look back on their own Tower moments and realize that what felt like a crisis was actually the beginning of a new chapter. The sudden change that once felt overwhelming eventually led them toward greater clarity, authenticity, and personal strength. In this way, the Tower teaches an important life lesson: transformation often begins with disruption. When illusions fall away and truth is revealed, we gain the opportunity to rebuild our lives with deeper awareness and purpose. So if the Tower appears in a reading, it is not simply a warning of chaos. It is a reminder that powerful change may be unfolding, change that clears the path for growth and awakening. And sometimes, the lightning that strikes the Tower is the very spark that illuminates the truth we were meant to see. If you found these insights helpful and want to explore more meanings behind the tarot cards, don't forget to subscribe and continue the journey into the wisdom of tarot.